Hello, 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 hello. Welcome back to Crypto Traders Arena. This is our Crypto Weekly Review, episode 16 for April 23rd. And I think, we're all good on YouTube. So, hello, everybody. Welcome back. Got Paul J back with me today. So, are you here, Paul?
Hello, hello. Yes,
There
I'm
he
here.
is. Cool. So, I was running solo last week, but now Paul's back with us.
Yeah, thank you
So,
for that. I was in my vacation.
yeah, no problem. Um, did my best. Hopefully said
I
something
watched
valuable.
the show. Was a really nice one.
Oh, good. I'm glad. Yeah, I bet you watched it. You probably weren't. I bet you weren't on full vacation. Actually, I know you weren't because I saw you
No,
trading.
yeah, just swing trading for that week.
Yeah, well, that's good. But it is a good reminder to everybody to take a break every once in a while. I actually took a couple days off this week because I had a weird week earlier in the week with trading. I was just talking to Paul about it before we started, but not my best performance. I puked a couple trades, and it is what it is. But I guess I'll be back first thing tomorrow morning to go at it again. Um, but yeah, make sure you take a break from time to time. Don't get a. It's easy to get sucked into this shit and spend too much time at the computer. It's a good time to. It's always a good idea to take a break every once in a while. But anyhow, we're back for another weekly crypto review. So actually, this is the first week where something different's happened, I guess, in crypto. We are starting to show the signs of rolling over, which is to be expected. We're getting closer to May here. We have FOMC, I think. I don't know the exact date of the FOMC, but it's sometime in first 1 or 2 weeks of May. Been talking about like the whole sell in May and walk away kind of thing for a while now, and I hope. I hope anybody that didn't take that seriously can at least keep an open mind here heading into May and just watch what happens, because I think it's, of course nothing's set in stone here, but I think it's pretty likely we roll over and have to spend a couple months of sort of carving back into the range that's been created now with this basically straight up move in Bitcoin. I mean, I don't know, even with just wasn't gonna start with Bitcoin, but I do have it on the screen right here. But just basically been going straight up off the bottom here for a while now, and essentially, I think made a double. Let's see, if you would have bought the bottom, we did hit double levels here, so that's a pretty big move. Bitcoin up 100% in the first part of the year. That's you know, that's pretty big rally. So not a huge surprise that at some point we're going to roll over a bit, and it's not also not a huge surprise that it happens right now. So I'm not going to call it top right here specifically. I'll get into that in a minute, but I do think I think it's likely that we're started making the beginnings of a local top here. So anyway, hey DMAC, I see you in there in the chat. Thanks, Richard, saying it was a good show last week. Awesome. Anyhow, I'm gonna jump in real quick before I'm gonna do just sort of the broader review like normal, and then Paul's gonna get back on the next 5 coins we're looking at. And actually, I even got some fills this week in the crypto dump. So I guess this is kind of what we're looking for, right? In this whole rollover, if it does actually happen, that's going to be our opportunity to accumulate some of these names. So anyway, I'll keep it quick, but I do want to start with the DXY as usual. Weekly chart, there's not tons to say here. We're just still banging against the low here. Last week they did FU this kilo, and we caught a bounce there. But I mean, there's nothing in this chart that says bottom to me. So, which does fit into the whole piece of, I am looking for this DXY to bottom here and bounce as crypto rolls over. We'll see if that actually happens. But on a weekly chart, I don't see anything except downtrend still. Moving averages are pointing strongly down. Of course, MACD is kind of putting in a potential bullish divergence, but it's nowhere near happening yet. It's not confirmed. And also RSI never got oversold here. So really, when I look at this chart, like if I was looking at any asset and I see the 200 period moving average right down here in a reload zone, I mean, that's the long-term reload zone right here. So anytime I'd see that, you can see 61.8 fib right here, and then the 200. I don't know, maybe we do have to dump into that level That's what, if I was like hunting this to buy it, I would probably be looking at that. Um, so you can kind of see just spin straight down. So I wouldn't be surprised if we do catch some sort of bottom here, but I don't know. Until that happens, well, until I see anything, here that suggests a bottom, like a W or something, I can't really call a long-term bottom here. But on the daily chart, there's not tons to suggest we've bottomed yet. I drew this trend line, and I'm just waiting for a W on this side of the trend line. I think that's the safest way to approach the DXY. If you are looking for a bottom down here, it's not yet. If anything, we've just been rejected from the 13 EMA for the last week, essentially. Kept trying to pop up against it, but couldn't get any strength above it. So, we're just grinding down the trend line at this point. So we might just have to walk down that trend line a bit. Of course, you can see my reload zone I just drew down here. So I don't know if it has to make its way all the way down here. We are getting the MACD div that I was sort of waiting on. So that's confirmed now, but RSI never got oversold. So no bottom yet. But, I imagine this will W at some point and probably run up into the 200 daily moving average. And you can kind of see how the trend is rolling over, actually. This is the opposite of Bitcoin, but, the 200 daily moving average is starting to roll to the downside. And so we'll probably have to come up and hit it at some point, and that'll be resistance. We'll see what happens. Stock market's just kind of, actually, crypto rolled over pretty hard, but the stock market didn't really do that much. This SPY... It's just put in a weekly doji this week. So just kind of sitting here at the top of this range. Haven't really busted the top. I wouldn't be surprised if they run this top before any kind of rollover. At least FU this high. I don't know if this ABCD will actually come in or not. I mean, we have a couple weeks. A couple strong weeks could put us up to Mountain Man, maybe complete this ABCD. It might happen, but if anything, I kind of see them at least running the high. There's no structural top here or anything. We are potentially putting in an M if this thing rolls over and dumps down against the trend line. But MACD div was confirmed a couple weeks ago, well, several weeks back, and now we're putting in a second one actually. So you can kind of see the steam is, we're running out of steam here as this MACD can't continue pushing higher, or at least it's in divergence as it. We'll see what happens here, but putting in a second potential divergence. RSI is just basically W. Well, it's not really a W, but RSI is still pushing up, so we're not anywhere near over sold here. So, I mean, really, this still has the green light to move higher, in my opinion, except for the fact we're coming into this May window. So we might have to just kind of roll over back against the moving averages for a couple months to set up a summer rally or something. I don't know how big this sell in May kind of thing would turn out to be. I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean there has to be some mega dump, but we'll see. It seems like a lot of people want to see a dump, and I don't know. It seems like everybody is shifting more bearish to me, and I don't think that. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But either way, just like on a weekly level here, just a doji. So kind of nothing happened this week really in the stock market, whereas Bitcoin did roll over pretty hard. A daily chart, just it's a fractal top. There's no M top here, but there is a 3-bar top here. But we really just came down against the 13 EMA and bounced. So we'll just have to see what happens this week. It hasn't broken down here yet. There is like a bearish MACD div, but it's just kind of ugly and without RSI actually getting up into oversold. I still think this has, like I said, the green light to push higher and probably FU this high here at least. So relatively still uppy, I think, in the stock market. I don't really see this breaking down. OBV is still pushing higher. So I don't think the S&P is really broken down here. Now the NASDAQ actually, is a little different. You can see the M starting to come in here. I still am looking for this ABCD. I don't know if that's on the table still or not, but this looks more like an M coming in to me than the S&P. And of course the tech rally sort of is probably exhausting itself. The first quarter of the year was kind of tech seemed to be, that was where the money was flowing into tech stocks. And now you can kind of just see that breakdown, and you can actually see the divergences coming in on MACD and RSI, which did actually get oversold for just I don't know if it just touched it. Well, it was a little below. It's not quite. Did back here, and we are in potential divergence, and you can kind of see the M coming in right here too. And then OBV actually made an M. See, we actually broke down an OBV, so the M's in on OBV from the daily. So tech looks like it's breaking down. The stock market or the S&P hasn't quite hasn't. Well, this is just seems a little ahead of the S&P for the breakdown, but of course this M's not confirmed yet, so there's no top here. Yeah, but you can kind of see it coming in. Anyway, it made me think of like Amazon because I was looking at Amazon and uh, this weekly key reversal is still in place. So even though tech's like breaking down, something like Amazon is actually still looks like I'm not in this trade. I just had drawn this. I couldn't really find a trade to take here. I looked, but really the options were so expensive. But nonetheless, this key reversal broke out, and it's actually probably going to push up against this trend line here. So as much as tech is rolling over, this doesn't particularly look like it's going down. And then I just real briefly looked at like Microsoft earlier too, and was like, damn, that doesn't look like it's, it put in a nice W against the 200 moving average on this weekly chart, and it's just pushing higher. And really, the indicators aren't showing any breakdown. So I don't know. Maybe these bigger companies are just, people are just, maybe they're gonna kind of. We'll see. I don't know. This just doesn't look bearish to me particularly. We came up to fill this gap here, and we're at the top of, we're up against this high. But in general, it looks pretty good. Those are just random things I thought of when I was looking at this stuff this morning. Really quick, the VIX just keeps grinding lower. I don't know, just suggests that the panic hasn't set in the S&P yet. So I do think this thing's, once we see a W here, that's probably the local top in the market, but that's not anywhere near yet. And I do think they're going to test these lows and maybe even get as far down as this green line before we see that. So we'll just see what happens with the VIX. But so far, it's just pushing lower as the stock market basically is going sideways. So I'll get into Bitcoin and stuff. That's just a broader market really quick. Bitcoin is starting to show the makings of breaking down. On a weekly level, we just basically have a down week, but no real structural breakdown, not like an M or anything. We essentially had those 3 weeks of dojis that broke to the upside, and we had that Bollinger squeeze breakout. And they basically just shot up, and they've just taken back that entire move. So not a lot's really happened over the last month, if you think about it. We've really just come back down against the levels that we currently were at when these dojis were coming in. So sort of an FU to the upside here. Really what I see on the weekly chart is this head and shoulders is still active, and now support is down here against the neckline of the head and shoulders and the 200 period moving average at 26,000. So, it's not uncommon for these head and shoulders to come check the neckline like a Wyckoff check and then move higher. So I wouldn't be surprised if anything, this is support right here. And you can see the 13 period moving average is right here too. So that's sort of support for me for right now. We'll see if we make it down there and bounce off that or not. But otherwise, it's just kind of sort of ugly price action really here. I mean, we've shot straight up. We shot to the upside and just took it all back this week. On lower time frames, it doesn't look particularly great. The down move was pretty expansive, I guess you could say. But on a weekly chart, you can see the potential MACD div bearishly coming in. RSI barely just touched oversold here. OBV looks horrible, actually. So this is kind of the tell for me, really. We actually had a little M in divergence coming back here. That kind of dictated this this dump that happened. And then now we're still not making higher. We haven't made a higher high in OBV. And if anything, we're actually making a lower high again. So we have potential M and OBV to come in, which would also be in divergence. Yeah, as we push to new highs through here, OBV could M out here. So if that happens, then that's pretty much, that's going to be confirmation that we're probably going to have to dip back into the range more. And that'll probably come in perfect timing with May. I mean, it's not like a huge surprise. If anything, I don't know if it's going to happen for sure, but we have to at least go like, well, hell, we have a couple weeks to get into May, and it's just, you can see the makings of this thing, getting too overextended and then having to come back in, into the range. And really this head and shoulders is still valid, depending on how you look at head and shoulders. You could argue that it's still valid as long as we hold this low on the left shoulder. But even if you said the right shoulder, that's down at 20,000. So as long as we're above 20,000, this head and shoulders is still active, even if we dip down in here. So I do think that the head and shoulders target up at 36,000 and 38.2 is still active. It just might take like into the summer, like maybe we pull back, have to, consolidate again and set up a move up here. But I wouldn't be surprised if we still hit that this year. We'll have to see. But anyway, that's a weekly Bitcoin. The daily chart, the thing about the daily is we now have an M. So, now we have to, if you're kind of following this sort of M kind of idea, then you have to at least accept that there is an M here going, like that. So we have an M breakdown. So that's very bearish. And you can see what happened right after it. Now, usually we should expect some sort of Wyckoff check at the end. We kind of got it already on this candle. Probably have too many lines on here, but, well, we didn't quite actually tag the M breakdown level. So we haven't quite gotten a Wyckoff check here. So we might have to, pop up into that level. Just going to get rid of these moving. Well, before I get rid of the moving averages, I'll just say hopefully you can see they're about to cross here. So yeah, you can see this price rolling over. Moving averages are about to cross. But I'm going to take those off and just get that on the M here. So I don't know if we have to pop back up into 29,200 and then roll over. That would seem to make sense. Like maybe they try to run this thing back into the M again before FOMC and May, and then back when we get back up into this area here, we'll probably then roll over. That seems to be well, that's reasonable to me. If anything, it's like as somebody that was like swing trading this, that's, any sort of pop up in here is a short opportunity in my opinion. Not now that this M is in, I'd be more interested in shorting this M than longing from these levels in a swing trading kind of sense. And hopefully, and there's some reasons why. I mean, there's big MACD divergence already confirmed. Big RSI divergence, I think that's already, yeah, we did make a higher high there. So you can see the RSI divergence is now in. Plus there's a smaller M top in RSI and it's rolled over. And then OBV had just been going sideways forever essentially, but now it's M'd out. So we have M top and OBV too, which is technically into, well, no, that's not a divergence, but M top. So you can see it rolling over. Not a surprise again. Really, we've just come down again against this consolidation. That was on the weekly chart. The railroad tracks kind of looking up and then down candle is just, that's what brought us back down against this consolidation. And really on that weekly chart, if we do lose that's not really railroad tracks actually, because, this candle's too big, but so scratch that. But either way, we're just back down against these levels. I don't know if we just dump straight down. We might not get this Wyckoff check. We'll just have to see. But if we do get that, I'd be looking to like swing short. At this point, it's like, I guess we're kind of like the last month or so was like pullbacks or buying opportunities kind of environment. And now with this M, it's like, I don't know if pullbacks are still buying opportunities at the moment. I think it's probably better to wait. And now, bounces become short opportunities. For now, considering all these divergences and things. So anyway, that's my take on Bitcoin. Ethereum, the one thing about Ethereum is we did kind of have this failed range breakout, which that's not a great sign. Like if you just look at the price action here, we did break the range here. And then this is the railroad tracks I was actually thinking of when I was talking about Bitcoin earlier. You can see these two candles. If we lose this low starting this new week, then that's actually a sell signal. But even so, just breaking the range, coming up into resistance against this M top, and then just getting rejected back into the range probably suggests we have to play around in the range more. So we'll have to see what happens, but that kind of just looks like a failed breakout to me at the moment. So we probably have to come back against even if you just drew like fibs off of this low here and to the high, and maybe look at 38.2s for the meantime. 38.2s down here at 1660. So probably we'll have to work our way back down in here and look for some sort of structure to suggest we're going to move higher. But I don't like that failed range breakout per se. That's not a good sign in general for the bulls. So Ethereum probably has to calm down. And again, everything's sort of rolling over at the moment. And, again, we shouldn't be that surprised. But we'll see what happens. ETH against Bitcoin, really just coming up into trend line resistance. I've talked about this ABCD every week. I still think that that's actually the target, and I do think we'll probably still roll over that. Of course, the only thing that would change that would be a W on the other side of the trend line, which isn't anywhere near happening. So for the moment, this is like alt season's not. I mean, I was thinking about that this morning. Like now is not alt season kind of. I don't know. I think it'd be. It's not. It's not a. Well, it's a stretch to think that we're about to have an alt season right now, especially with this looking relatively bearish. I mean, it's just M's and ETH here. And while we did catch a bounce off Mountain Man, it hasn't held any water, and it wasn't on very good like weekly structure. So I do think we'll probably just walk this trend line down to get to the middle of the reload zone against this W. A lot of confluence here. The W breakout level, ABCDs, and then basically the sweet spot of the reload zone. So that's what I'm looking for on ETH, and that means altcoins will probably underperform Bitcoin, which I think isn't a huge surprise. Alts were getting kind of obliterated this week as Bitcoin was dumping. So that makes sense. I got some fills, like I said, but yeah, looks basically bearish to me here. There's nothing to really say above and beyond that. We're not really getting divergences and stuff on the daily chart, but nonetheless, it doesn't. There's nothing like particularly bullish here. This isn't even actually a W. We did FU the lows here, so not kind of ugly price action here. And if anything, we're actually kind of putting in an ugly M if we lose these lows here, lose this level, 67.2 or whatever that is. Like then we're gonna, that's gonna be another M. So I don't know, nothing particularly bullish here, but so I don't know. Crypto's rolling over. Stock market didn't really roll over. It just kind of had a nothing week, and we're just getting closer to May. So I don't know. Seems like everything's just moving along as to be expected. So essentially, this is like the end of the seasonal trade, right? Like the seasonal trade, I believe, would be buying. By December or January, and you'd be looking to sell here into May. So that seems like exactly what's happened. I did get a couple doubles this week still, and I think the doubles are probably going to be harder to find going forward to the new week. But I did get a double on Katazi or whatever, however you say the Cartesi. Didn't have a particularly good level. I was averaging kind of high. I mean, it is off this W, which is the weekly W. So I guess it's not that bad, but it kind of looks like doesn't look like my best level here. You can see how price did come down against 78.6. I can't remember if I got filled there or not. I think I might have, but that would have been a better. That's like I saw some people banging out doubles earlier than me on this in our group. So clearly people at a nicer level than me, but the weekly W is here, and you can see the test into 78.6. That's like the sniper buy right there. That's what we should be looking for in general, and that's sort of my MO here. Is I'd like to buy that 78.6. In this case, I was averaging up here, still was okay. So I did get a double on this, and hopefully you can see the OBV divergence confirmed here with the weekly W, and then the pullback in the reload zone is essentially my setup. But watch the 78.6s, especially going forward, as we do roll over here. This is what I'm going to be looking to get filled on. So yeah, but I did get one double here, and then I got a double on KMD, which I got a little lucky here because I didn't have my order working, so shame on me. But I did get, they did come back and fill me. The first pop I didn't, I didn't have my order working here, so I didn't get filled here, and then they did hit it the second day, but actually I actually got filled later in the same day because they did hit it like 3 more times my level, so kind of got lucky there. But it's just a reminder, you got to have your orders working if you want to play this game, especially with this type of trading that we're talking about in this meeting, this kind of investment strategy. If you don't have your orders working, like right now, you'd just be sitting there going like, oh fuck, like price came down like 50% from my level here, so you'll just miss it. Like even that could tell the same thing here. Like if if your order wasn't working here, you're just sitting there kicking yourself and you didn't get your sell off. So, but anyway, I did get 2 doubles this week, and I got a couple fills. I'll just mention this is kind of like a little bit more sniper than my than that CTSI, but you can see this AGLD Adventure Gold. I got filled right at, I got a killer level there actually, basically caught the bottom. So I've gotten 2 fills on this. Now this first one I got filled back here, which is essentially the weekly W level. And then I got filled at this level, which I'm not sure why my low, let me probably had something on the daily here. Just working my level in the middle of the reload zone. I don't know. I got lucky there, but did get a nice fill on this. Hopefully you can see the same thing as all my altcoin trades. OBV divergence as price made me low, and of course they ran it up. I didn't catch the first run up, unfortunately, but you know, basically OBV divergence, weekly W, drew my reload zones and started working my bids here. And I have one more bid down at this candle body low here around 88.6. So, you know, probably get filled, but you can see the bounce came in. Maybe this thing just turns around and goes right up to my level, which I need to, you know, typically what I'll do, I'm going to average my costs here and then reset my double level. I mean, everybody has different, some people just put 3 sell orders in. I mean, everybody has, some people might not even put multiple bids like I do, but what I'm typically doing here is just going to, you know, now that I have 2 fills, I'll average my cost in, which will bring me right to about 78.6 here. And then I'll just work my double level again. And then if I get this filled, I'll just average again, just so I'm only working 1 sell order for these 3 bids. That's just me though. And then I got filled on this CeeLo, which is just the same kind of thing too. This one doesn't have OBV divergence, but it you know, it does have W's. Kind of ugly W there was the first one, and then this is it was a weekly W. It is a weekly W, but it barely just ticked above. But that's good enough for me. I wanted to buy this thing, and I've just been at nibble. I took a nibble here, just not the greatest location, and then I hit it again at 61.8, and I have a couple more bids working lower. So I'm just like averaging my way into this thing as it comes down and you know, puts in this bottom. So this is my style. I'm not saying anybody's got to follow me, but I like to. It's like a mix of average cost, you know, dollar cost averaging, and also just working my levels. So I like to take multiple bids. I think I've talked about it in the past personally, being more conservative. And I also expect, I think we're in this long accumulation cycle. I don't want to spend all my money right now. So I'm going to take, you know, we're only into April, and I want to take probably the next year, even from here. So like, you know, starting in January into like mid next year, I'm just going to be like, nibbling my way into these things. And you can see I've banged out a shit ton of doubles. I mean, I've gotten like, I don't know how many at this point, but almost every week I've had at least one to report. There's been a couple, I think only 2 weeks since we started this show that I haven't had any to report. So, you know, I'm banging out doubles where I can, but I'm also just kind of nibbling my way into these things. And let's see, I'll wrap it up with a stock because I'll try to throw in some crypto stocks here as we move forward too. This is one I'm watching. It's not buyable yet, but it's Applied Digital Corporation, APLD, and they're like a data center company that also is involved in mining crypto. So now hopefully you can just see the weekly bottom forming here. I don't think it's a good idea to go buy it here. We're like more than it's like, I don't know, it's like almost 3x up off the bottom. So I'm not really going to go buy it here, but at the same time, I want to just be hunting down in reload zones. So we'll see as this thing rolls over. I'm happy to nibble on it down. Really, I like Mountain Man because we're still, you know, hopefully even if you drew like a trend line off of the lows here, I don't know, maybe off that low even, you can see how we're set in the base. So we'll see what happens as it gets down here, but I'm not going to buy. Mountain Man's sort of my limit here. I want to hunt down here. And this one doesn't have the greatest. I looked at the FA really quick, and there's a couple things about it that I didn't love. It's got like 100 million shares out, and they're in some debt. But they are profitable, and they're, you know, I don't know. It looks all right. I have to do a little more due diligence, really. I don't know too much about the company, but I'm just looking at the potential upside here. It's blockchain related, mining related, and I see this weekly W that's in, and OBV, it's kind of ugly. It's not really in divergence per se because price came down so hard, but you can see the W's coming in, and money's flowing into this more than flowing out. I like it. If it loses this low at 82 cents, you know, it does have more room to come down against the original lows, but you could see the upside. Holy shit. I mean, this thing was, $33 in November of 2021. So even like I don't know, and it's not showing any splits or anything actually on TradingView. I don't know if that's true or not, but even if I just took a 50% level and use that as my target going forward, that's 1750. So could I buy this thing at like $2 and then ride it up to 1750 in the next bull market? I think so. Um, so that's a potential 10x or almost. Depending on how high it could go and where you buy it. Maybe you can even buy it down more like closer to $1. But this is especially like if you're trading like a retirement account in the U.S. or something. This is a good these kind of names are what I'm looking for. Like I talked about that CLSK last week, and I'll just end with this because it does like um it's similar. Like I drew the 50% level last week, $22. I'm long here from I'm actually long from 316. I've got this W at 312, but I was nibbling it back here and I'm averaging at 316. So like 316 up to $22 sounds pretty good to me. And really, if you look at this thing already, like during Bitcoin's run, so like that's December. So this bottomed here at like $1.80 and it made it up to $5. So it's like vastly outperformed Bitcoin in the same time that Bitcoin's done 100%. And this is a Bitcoin miner clean spark. So it's these things will perform multiples of Bitcoin, or even like Riot was even more. I missed this one on this trade here, but Riot went from 330 up to damn to $14, man. Holy shit. So like I think this is a great way to play crypto, especially for somebody in the United States that has a retirement account that you can trade these tax free on. And also, the more we get kicked off of freaking crypto anyway, this is just a safe way to play crypto. So I'll be trying to. I don't have tons to report here so far. I have CLSK, and then I talked about this BTCM, which is also a miner. It's just cheeky little W way down here. Last week I mentioned this one. God, that's just sitting. I mean, this thing has massive upside. I don't know if they probably weren't Bitcoin mining back here. They were probably doing something else. Who knows? But you could see the bottom coming in. Now this thing might freaking go to zero for all I know. I mean, of course you have to consider the risks here, but tons of upside here on this. So I have this one, CLSK. And now that APLD that I haven't bought yet, and then I mean there's other ones like that I haven't talked about that I'm interested in, but really they just don't have weekly W's yet. I'm looking for weekly W's, and a lot of like the Riot and Mara and like Galaxy, and I do own some of those, but they're not setting up like I want them to. Like Galaxy, just to mention really quick, like. This one's actually at least does have more of a W looking formation here. It actually even did just pop the high. So that looks pretty good. But what I was thinking is like Riot again. It's got like a V bottom kind of like I'm seeing a lot of these. Yeah, they're more like they were like ABCDs that have completed now. And so that's not really my setup. So I got to wait for a W here. If anything, this is now starting to make like a megaphone. So we might actually have to, if Bitcoin really does roll over hard, this thing might make new lows down against the old lows. But once these do weekly W, I'm going to be buying these too, and I'll just report those as I find them. And so anyhow, that's kind of what I have for you. Hopefully not too disjointed. And then Paul's going to jump in and talk about our trading plan a little, and then we'll see what five crypto what five altcoins we're going to be working on next. So, are you here, Paul?
Yep. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Loud and clear?
Yep, I can hear you. For sure. Let me
give me the screen.
Let me find you here. Okay, yeah, let me just get you on full screen and then you're good to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I think I made it.
Guys, I don't think the usual people who watch this video, they know the plan. They know the spreadsheet, they know everything. They should know about this investment plan. But for new people, this is our plan. Low risk, high reward, because low risk because we invest only 2K and the reward could be much bigger than that. Yeah, we have the investment plan. We already have 79, almost 80 altcoins. Yeah, with 5 from today. Almost done. We'll stop probably at 100, and from that point we'll start over again from the first one. So for today we have audio, Anchor, I guess, T-Fuel, and Bal and Comp. Comp, I don't know. Seems like I already have this one, but I didn't saw it. If I put it 2 times, just let me know and I'll put something else. But I think we don't have it yet. About Bitcoin, I know Kevin spoke about Bitcoin, but people from from this community or everyone, I give you I give you I don't know one trade. Usually I don't post for general chat trades. Why? Because people they cannot manage day trading, not even swing trading. But this one was so nice that I said, look at the location. I'll take 3-bar fractal top. Yeah, you can see the 3-bar fractal trying to form here. You can see we took this pin bar and we have had a nice winning trade. About trading, it's fucking hard to take the trade when the price is up in here and everything is pointing up. Yeah, it's really hard. I know some people they said, no, I missed the trade. Yeah, I know you missed the trade because it's really hard to take a trade against the trend. I had a lot of reasons to take this trade. I will not get in that idea. For VIP guys, I send another similar trade, a bit more crisper, and you can see the 1 hour 3-bar fractal, and now we have, I don't know, let's see what we have now. 11, almost 12 to 1 risk to reward. I guess it's okay with 0.5 or 1% risk to make 10% or 12% is good enough. What Kevin said about what we should watch for the future, what I see pretty simple stuff. As you can see here, we had a nice up and down and up again in the short reload zone. I don't want to predict the market, but what I should do for me to think, yeah, I want to short again. Where is the area where I want to short? It's pretty simple for me. Yeah, I don't overcomplicate the things. You can see 61.8, it's at 29,500. And if you look left, you can see the area from where the middle of the M, where the market broke down. You can see the support and resistance level. And if you look even more, you will see some support and resistance level. I will just try to front run the 61.8. I'll put my order just a bit below 61.8. And I'll try to play the mountain man. So entry here, stop loss at 78.6. If I'm lucky enough, I'll even get a shark setup, maybe a nice pump with the right news, a nice pump at 30k, and then back down. People from premium membership, they know how I play mountain man and shark at the same time. General public, trading, it's really hard. If you want to learn, come on premium. I usually don't post too many trades. Usually I post every week, I don't know, 1 or 2 trades where I see the probabilities they are high enough for beginners. But still, if you don't respect the risk management, nothing I could do for you to help you to become profitable. Enough with Bitcoin. Let's take a look at what we have on our list. So, audio, as you can see, really nice move up in the last bull market, retest of this level and another move up. But what we should do now, I could consider this a weekly W, yeah, but I'm not chasing, so you can see this could be considered a weekly W if you keep in mind the wicks and tails. But still, my first area of interest on this one should be the POC. Yeah, on the POC it's exactly at you are just below the price action. I'm thinking the long reload zone. I'll find some confluence in the long reload zone, and I could put my first level of buying opportunity. So I'll take from this pump until the downside, the low, and let's find a long reload zone. Okay, now let's zoom in. And you can see here, I have some levels to think about. We are on weekly chart, and you can see candle body lows for trade location. I could pick this level, I could pick this one, I could pick a lower level, 78.6. We'll probably get 78.6, even lower. You can see this weak candle. This one should be retested at some point. But for us not to be a cheap ass and we'll buy only 0.5%, I'm okay. I'm okay. Keep in mind this pump confirming the W. I'm okay to buy this level. Yeah? I'm okay to buy the candle body lows of this level. Sweet spot, good enough for me to buy 0.5%. Let's just mark this one on the chart so we'll have it. And let's put 0.5%. Okay. I'm okay to buy 0.5 here. If the market will go below this level and will put another W, even the all-time low, below all-time low, okay, I'm okay with that. I'll wait for the next weekly W and I'll buy another 0.5%. But we don't know that. We have a weekly W confirmed already, so I'm okay to buy in the long reload zone. Pretty simple stuff. If we'll put the indicators, you can see same. Almost all the altcoins, they have the same looking indicators. You can see RSI, it's above 50 line, nice bullish divergence on MACD, nice OBV on this one. I like it. Really was oversold a long period of time. You can see from almost 1 year. Yeah, honestly, 1 year of oversold on Willy. It's look the chart is looking okay for me to buy in the long reload zone. I don't know if the long reload zone will hold. Where I'm interested to buy the second part, if I'll get this buy and I'll keep going down. You can see on Binance I have this level where they start trading on Binance, and you can see where is the level. But is the next level. I want to get a feel on this one. If the market wants to go lower and give me another feel here, I'm okay to buy an entire 1%, and then I could sell half on a double. That's it on audio. Let's take a look at the next one. So on this one, you can see we have more history on Binance, and you can see how a bear market is behaving, how an altcoin is behaving in a bear market. You can see nice big weekly W. At some point in time, this weekly W was a really nice one. Now it's small on the chart, but let's zoom in a little bit just to give you an idea. Yeah. Yeah, just look at this one. Up, down, down, took the lows, stop everyone out, hunt all the liquidity, and at some point the market broke this level and goes up. Retested this level, but really, really late for us. Yeah, at this point in time, you can see this price action looks really small, but in 2020 was a really nice move. Who managed to get some the let's call this W the in the bottom. You had a lot of up potential. You made a lot of money, a lot of free coins actually, and overall you can see what happened after that. Now, what I see on this one, I see the market is going back in the from the straight down to sideways movement. I don't see a bottom yet on this one. We can retest this level, we can retest even lower levels. I don't know if we can consider a weekly W on this one. I don't see anything clear. First level should be for us, just to think about buying on this one, should be long reload zone. Let's put the VPVR for a context, and you can see where the big volume it is. Yeah, the big volume is a lot lower, a lot lower. So how I should proceed in this kind of environment? I'll prefer to buy 7.8.6 on this one. You can see we have some confluence at 7.8.6. I'll try to buy 0.5 at this level, even if I'm seems like I'm chasing. 7.8.6 for the moment looks like I'm buying a bit expensive for my taste. I should wait at the POC, but I still have another 0.5 to buy it lower if we'll get lower. I don't want to be a really cheap ass. So my level will be for this one will be 7.8.6, something like that. And I'll buy 0.5% and I'll live with the results. If I'll get a double from after I'll buy, okay. If not, I'll buy even lower. Okay. Indicators on this one looks similar with almost all the altcoins. You can see bullish divergence on MACD, nice RSI above 50 lines, some Ws. What I like particularly on this one, look at this OBV. Looks really nice. I really like this OBV. Someone is buying. So Willy was oversold almost again, almost 1 year. Good enough for me to think we have some upside potential. Is the bear market over on this one and will go straight up? No. Probably will range in this area another, I don't know, half a year, maybe even 1 year from now on. But that's not a bad thing for our plan, for a little old lady, for our plan, thinking to accumulate in this period. I love the fact that the market will go down, give me a fill, and then goes up, give me a sell half on a double. I get some free coins, and I get the opportunity to reload. I prefer to see this ranging market more than 1 year, but it's not up to me. I'll just follow the price action. The bear market is not over yet. I said that even in the beginning of the year when everyone was too bullish to notice that we are still in a bear market. Yeah, we can go higher, but overall we are still in a bear market. Okay, next one. You can see on this one I have the POC. The POC on this one is low. It's at 0.26. You can see I have another level drawn here. Yeah, you can see the breakout level. You can see this big W, the breakout, the retest. We did go down, but we didn't touch this level. I don't think we'll go in a new bull market without touching that level. Yeah. So that's why I have this level drawn in the chart. I'll try to put my level, my first buying level here. Okay, let's put some text. 0.05 actually. Yeah. So this is my area of interest. You can see the breakout on the last bull market. You can see the big W breakout, retest. Now we go down. We managed to get close to that level, but someone pushes up. Could be just the dead cat bounce someone front run this level. But for us to go up in a new bull market, we need more consolidation. And I think this level could be a really good level for us to hide our limit order. The next one should be the POC. Yeah, so the next one should be the POC. You can see where the big volume it is. It's a lot lower. Let's wait and see if we'll get the first level and we'll get the second one. I'm okay to have the buying orders here, and even if the market wants to go lower, I'm okay with that, because at some point in time I'll get my double, and after I get my free coins, nothing I could worry about. Yeah, if I have free coins from that point, I'm okay with waiting 2, 3, 4 years without any problem. So same chart. I like the fact that OBV is holding really nice. You can see Willy was oversold a long period of time. I like the RSI. I don't want to go over separately and look at every detail on RSI, MACD or OBV, because we're on weekly chart. We're investing in this kind of in altcoins with this plan, so I don't need to see if this divergence is confirmed. What I want here, I want a weekly W. I don't see a clear one on this chart, so that's why I'm hunting lower. So we have another chart. Let's take a look at BAL. You can see where the big volume is a bit up from the price action is below the POC. You can consider a weekly W if you take in consideration the weeks and tails on the chart. But honestly, what I see some up and down and a sideways market. We can test the low pretty easily on this one. It's just like a pump and dump. Someone is just trying to pump this one to sell some coins. Let's see some indicators. K-ish OBV, I like it. I cannot say it's ugly. RSI is trying to go back below 50 and put an ICM. Yeah, we can go down even more than this low. So keep in mind, POC it's above. We had 2 weeks to the upside, took some liquidity. Who wanted to sell some coins already did that. What we can do now? What I'm thinking now, I'm thinking just to put let's see the potential. So the high was 75 and the all-time low was 3.5, 3.6. I'm okay with waiting on this one at this level. We'll probably get a retest of this week low. So I'm okay to wait to buy it at this level. We'll probably go even lower, but I don't want to be a really cheap ass. So let's put 1.5, 0.5. Okay. This is my level on this one. You can see we had a straight down. Now we are going sideways, but in this sideways movement, we'll probably hit the low and then we'll hit the POC again. So let's say if I'll buy at 3.5, 3.6 and I'll sell at 8, I think I could get a sell half on a double. So I'm okay with thinking like that in this environment. Maybe sell in May and walk away until the middle of the summer could get us a nice fill. And after that, we can get a sell half on a double on this one. It's from what I remember, it's a old shitcoin. On other platforms, maybe we have more history. And the last one, Compound. Yeah, you can see on Compound we have the POC exactly, almost exactly at the price action. Nice move up on the last bull market. Yeah, nice $900. Now we are at $40. Yeah, we have some upside potential. I like this coin even at the market price. Let's see some indicators. What I don't like on weekly chart, look at this OBV. Honestly, I don't like it. I want to see people buying, accumulating this one. That doesn't mean I'll not pick this one and I'll not try to get free coins. I'll definitely try to get some free coins. What I'm thinking, we should range more. Maybe we should test the lows. Maybe to go below the all-time low from 2022. But at some point in time, from what I know, we have I don't know 10 million coins in the market in total. So if there will be some hype on this one, we'll probably pump really nice. But let's don't put hopes and dreams in the chart, and let's see what we have. So what we have now, I cannot consider this a weekly double. You can see up, down, up, down. I see a weekly M at this point. I don't see a weekly double at this level. I know some people they are in love with this coin, but for me, let's look for some confluence. I'm okay with buying at $26, at $25, $26. So this week low should be retested at some point. Just my 2 cents. Maybe I'm a cheap ass. If you want to buy it higher at this level, it's a good location to buy. I don't see don't try to nibble to take a small nibble at this point. But for me, I'll prefer to wait at $26. Yeah, so 0.5% at $26. And if I'll see a weekly W at this level, I'll buy another 0.5. If I'll see the weekly W forming below this level, I'll buy my 0.5 again, my 0.5% to have 1 full percent. But for the moment, maybe I'm a bit cheap ass and I should put it at, I don't know, $30. But this is my level. If I'll miss this entry, okay, I'll watch for a weekly W and then I could reassess and buy it again. But for the moment, I'm okay with 26.2, something like that. It's on my chart. We should do the giveaway, I guess, Kevin, no?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So this is the spreadsheet. Let's repeat again. This is the spreadsheet. You have a channel weekly crypto review on Discord. On that channel, you have this spreadsheet with you have the plan, yeah, the complete plan. You have all the altcoins with the levels. You have the statistics, and if you want, you can apply this spreadsheet even against Bitcoin if you want to buy against Bitcoin. Yeah, with the same thing, statistics. If you can log your Binance account if you want, you have a clear, uh, you know exactly what you should do on this one. But please read the red lines at the end of the plan. We're not financial advisors. Is what we do with our money, me and Kevin, yeah, and some guys who are old enough on our community. It's their decision to follow this plan. We are thinking we should make some money with applying this plan, but we are not financial advisors. Yeah, it's 100% up to you what you do with your own money. If you like the plan, you want this spreadsheet, just go on our Discord, find the channel, open the spreadsheet. You can make even a copy. You can copy your own spreadsheet and modify it if you want. Yeah, it's free. It's nothing we charge for this one. It's for everyone interested in investing in crypto space. This is our way to I don't know, give some value, help some people who are interested in making some money with investing in altcoins, give them an opportunity to make, I don't know, some not easy money. It's not easy money. It's with low risk and high reward. You need to compensate with some patience, but at the end we should have some really nice results. DMAC, the problem is, let me show you something. I don't know. I don't want you to be upset. You didn't win. It's not our. We're using a automated site for that. But what I noticed, you can see finish loading, and we have 10 from 11 retweets. Maybe this maybe this site has a problem with DMAC. Yeah, so I don't know. I need to pay to find out which one is out from this giveaway.
Well, this week,
Yeah,
though,
maybe.
we have a special gift this week, though. We're actually giving away the hardware wallet that was recently found in Do Kwon's ass.
No, thank you, Kevin. Why did you do that? For us, it's just it's a ledger that doesn't have any value. Okay, so I prefer to buy a new one, honestly. Okay, I'll pick the winner. Let's see, one winner. Again, if you are already a premium member, you have the chance to choose a one-to-one lesson with Kevin. If you are not a premium member, you will get a 1 month premium membership. Yeah. So let's pick the winner. 1, 2, 3, go. Crypto Lee. Yeah. So Crypto Lee said, "Good luck, DMAC," but good luck was on him. DMAC, if you put the math and think about 20 people retweeting every week, and you do the math, you will see you don't have bad luck. Yeah, it's just a random thing. Okay, let's. So
Wait,
Lee,
Lee's
tell me
saying
what.
that's not you, Lee?
but he's here. Yeah. Crypto Lee Crypto. I don't know. No, it's not you. Someone else.
That's funny.
Yeah, someone else. Yeah, I'll try to DM him on. Okay then, I'll try to DM on. I'll try to DM on Twitter and let's see what we. Who is it? That if he is not you, probably is not a premium member. So Kevin has no worry this week with the 1-to-1.
DMAC, just go change your Twitter user to Crypto Lee with 4 E's.
Let's see. When will be the next one, Kevin? So the next one will be on 30 this month, no? Next
The
live
30th,
stream.
probably, yeah.
Yeah. So guys, we started this community exactly almost exactly 1 year ago. Yeah. So next month we'll see. Maybe we'll do more giveaways or we'll try to do some nice things for. Personally, I'll try to find the people who are premium members from the beginning, and I'll give them opportunity only for them. I'll give them opportunity to be a permanent member because they deserve that. They already proved that they are consistent. So I want them. I want to reward them. And who was in the from 1 year ago a premium member, this year will have the opportunity to pay one time and be a permanent member. And DMAC, if you'll not win next Sunday, I'll give you the month of May for free.
Wait, he's
Yeah.
saying that it actually is that really you, DMAC? That'd be awesome if it's true. He's saying that is really him.
Let's see.
That's awesome. That'll be funny. I hope that's true.
Yeah, DM me on
Yep,
Twitter
wait and
if
see.
it's you.
He says that.
Yeah, if it's you. If you want, okay,
That's awesome. That's so funny.
then I will not give you 1 month in May. You already have it. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, guys. I didn't choose this one for I don't know a reason. I just found on Google a retweeter. Well, just a site for me to be easy to do a giveaway. So
Yeah, and we're just having fun. It's all
yeah,
good. Hopefully everyone
I prefer to do this giveaway every week. It's not too much. It's 1 month premium. I don't know. It's $30, but it's a nice way for us to give something back to the people. Yeah, we are not doing that for this for money. So we are trying to give some value, and we're trying to do that every week. Okay, so we did 5 coins. Kevin, you spoke about the overall market. I don't know. Maybe we should take some requests, or maybe we should speak
yeah, sure. If
more
anybody,
about Bitcoin. I didn't saw any request on the chat.
nobody's thrown anything in there yet, but if anybody has something good, let's check it out. I can't think of anything offhand that I've seen around. Render. Yeah, render. That thing has been uppy as hell.
Okay, let's take a look at render. 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 Okay. You want me to tell you more than that? Look at this chart. I just typed render. And we already spoke about this coin. You have the level where you should buy this one. Where we are interested to buy this one at 0.7 dollars. Yeah, so we
Yeah, hard to
already
do
have
anything there.
yeah, nothing we can do. We are just waiting. We have the limit order. We are just waiting. It's too high now to chase it. If he wants to go higher, okay, but this is our level to buy it.
He's saying he's
Yeah,
short. Well, good.
yeah, you
What
had
a
a
nice
nice double
FU.
top on. You had a nice SFU here, a double top here. If you are short from this level, really nice. Why not? And if you look left, you had some support and resistance level. If you go on lower time frames, you'll probably find some, I don't know, some divergence. Let's take on daily and 4 hour chart, no more than that. Uh, Oversold, I don't see a particular reason here. SFU was a clear one. If you took this SFU exactly the top, really nice. Lower time frames, 4 hour chart, you can see the divergence in, before the top, and you can hunt at this level. But the best level was the SFU setup.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's.
the next one is Ocean. I
What's
guess, I don't know
Casper?
if
Is
you...
that Miku said Casper? Is that a coin?
Casper. If you tell me the ticker, I'll try to...
I mean, he just has it spelled out Casper.
I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, there it is.
Casper. Okay, Casper on KuCoin.
I guess so. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. On KuCoin. Okay. Ooh, what do you want me to do here? What I can do here? You had the opportunity. You see, I was looking at this one. What I can do now? Let me take the low. I'll put it here. Come on, man. Oh, 1 second. I don't need to tell you more than that. More than that, Miko. Yeah, if you are long from these levels, okay, really nice. You got your double. But now, look at this chart. I don't even think 61.8 is a good level now to hunt for longer period for an investment. 61.8. I prefer 78.6 or below. You can see where the bottom was formed. This level should be retested. That I'm thinking this. You can see this one should be a really nice level. Yeah, so 0.031. Don't be a cheap ass. 0.032. But that's the level. Exactly. Now is too high. I don't ask me about shorting altcoins. For me, this is not a good environment to short altcoins. For me, any drop, any retracement, it's a buying opportunity. The top was 1 year ago where we should short the altcoins, not now. Not in my view. Yeah, you can, if you are scalper and you using the Holy Grail indicator, yeah, you can go short and long all day long. Okay, let's take a look at the next one. Let's take a look. Richard said Ocean. Ocean USDT. I guess we have it on Binance, this one. Yeah, I like this project, but you can see where we should buy. A lot lower. Nothing we can do now at this level. Let's just draw a clear and a simple level. Let's just put the long reload zone. Yeah. I'll prefer to wait at 78.6. You can see pretty simple stuff here for my taste. Nice OBV, I like that. Nice MACD. RSI, it's okay. Nice. This one was Willy was oversold a long time, but I prefer to see a new W and preferably at 78.6. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think we should chase now. I don't like to chase in this environment.
No, I mean, if anything, this is the dip we've been waiting for. If you missed this in January, then we kind of want to see
Yeah.
these roll back over into the lows, and they probably
We'll
will.
get our chance. I think we'll get our chance to
Yeah.
reload.
I mean, you can kind of see the M coming in. I mean, it's a big, huge M, but slowly but surely it'll probably dip into the reload zone.
I prefer, if I look at exactly at this chart, I prefer 78.6. And you, Kevin, know why. You can see the candle body highs,
Yeah.
candle body low, support and resistance level. You can see the market. We had a fight at this level. So if I'll see I don't know if blindly hitting the shark level, but if I'll see a W at 78.6, then definitely I'll buy some.
Yeah, the only thing of these things, like if you draw a trend line off the bottom, it's basically projecting like a megaphone, you know, like it could lose these lows and go deeper.
Yeah,
Because probably against the
I don't
old
know.
lows.
I don't know if will be the case for that.
Yeah, we'll just have to see. Maybe not.
Yeah,
That's
we'll
getting
have to see. But even there are a lot of setups if you want to play it like that. But that's why I said 78.6. If I see a W, then I could buy it. If I'll see the 78.6 is not holding, we are not putting a W or putting a M, we can test the lows. We can go even lower. And the simplest thing will become a bull again when I'll see a W the other side of this trend line. Yeah.
it's
We can tag
amazing.
this trend line. You can see how really nice was this trend line. It's pretty simple stuff. Yeah, I'll become a bull when I'll see a weekly W the other side of this trend line. We'll probably at 78.6 somewhere in this area. But let's not assume, let's not predict the market. Let's just wait. But you can see how really nice was.
Yeah,
AB
patience.
equals CD. AB equals CD. I will put us below, but I prefer to wait for a weekly W, Richard. Yeah, you can hunt at 78.6, like I said. You can wait for a 88.6. But it's not better to wait for a W in or below reload zone. I think is the best way you can play an investment. But it's up to your plan. I don't say it's good or bad. You are in the right environment, in the right location to thinking long. So that's the most important thing. That's the most important thing. We have a good location to think long, not to think short. So let's try to buy low, sell half on a double, reload, and let's repeat this process until the market will become a bull again, and then we can put our hands under our asses and wait almost to the top of the bull market.
Yeah, for me in my plan, I like, I have like what I call like a knife catcher setup, which just would be just hitting like we're talking about here, hitting 78.6 without a weekly W. And then of course I have weekly W set up, but it's like at some point I'll be more aggressive, but right now I'm not really looking to just hit levels. Yeah, I prefer to wait for the W's to come in. But later on, as we get farther into this like accumulation phase, start heading into bull market, I'll be more likely to just go and hit.
And your level, Richard, 88.6 is not a bad level. I see some, you can see some double support and resistance at 88.6. If you have a limit order there for little old lady for an investment part, really nice. Why not?
Yeah.
I know someone else, someone who played the Bitcoin chart last bull market with
Yeah,
88.6.
88.6.
Yeah, so it's not a bad play. I don't know if we'll get to that level. So for general public, for everyone, I prefer to say, yeah, wait for a weekly W, the other side of the trend line, probably in the reload zone, or the best thing you can do is to wait at 78.6. But your approach is not bad. So we have another request. We still have some couple
Yeah,
of
there's
minutes.
GRT is next.
Yeah, let's take GRT. GRT. We have it on Binance. Yeah, you can see from straight down to sideways movement. I don't know if we have this one on.
Yeah, I got orders working on
Probably.
this one down
Yeah.
down there.
10 cents. Good level. We can think even lower. We can think even 70 cents, 7 cents, something like that. You can see the W where this move started. I don't think it's not our best interest to buy it here. We should wait lower. Nice OBV, nice wheelie, nice MACD, nice RSI, nice everything. We had a nice bounce But that bounce seems like it's over now, and we should wait for a new W. I think we have this one on our plan on 10 cents level. I'm not sure, but I see this level here. So probably we have a buying level here. If you don't like this level, you're thinking you will go lower. Okay, don't buy it at this level. Wait for a new weekly W. It's that simple. But as you can see, if we will zoom out a little bit, we are the other side of the trend line and we'll already have some W's. Yeah, we have some weekly W's already forming. This is one. This is a bigger one. Yeah, not so nice, but still, the market is not going down. It's going sideways and even a bit uppy. Yeah, we can test the lows. That's definitely possible. Yeah, we can even go a bit lower than the lows. You can see where the market started. Yeah. So 0.033 cents. Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, I like it.
But it's in a nice location, so not the best thing to buy it here. Not for me at least. No, I'm not buying here. I'm buying. This is my first level. I'll buy at the weekly W breakout, maybe even below if I'll get the chance. But you have a good location to thinking long for an investment. And we have another one. Someone said blur. I don't know what it's.
Acro,
If it's acro.
AKRO.
Yeah, Binance. Yeah, you can see we have some some levels. And look at this is the level 78.6. This is a good level to think long. Nice pump and dump. Indicators, they look the same, like almost all the altcoins. Really nice. Nice potential to the upside. Yeah, so we have some potential to the upside. Let's see. Yeah, definitely we have some potential. Right location with the other side of the trend line. Let's put the trend line maybe. Some people, they don't see it with naked eye. Yeah, so not straight down move, sideways movement, the right place where you want to accumulate. Zooming in, 78.6 is a good level to put your limit order, even below. My thinking, we'll put a really nice W below 78.6 on this one. You can see where this move started. In this area, we'll put another weekly W. But keep in mind, the weekly W could mean take the low and then form a weekly W. We'll put a nice W below 78.6. Probably a nice move up, a retest, and then bull market. But it will take some time. It's not ready yet. We are still in the consolidation phase, still bear market. Okay, I'll take one more and that's it. And Richard,
Blur.
I took one from you. I'll take Blur this time.
See a lot of people talking about Blur lately.
Blur KuCoin. You can see even on KuCoin, I don't see price action. I don't have enough history to think anything.
There's a W there though.
Yeah, history, I don't have it. Yeah, nice move up. I know, let's see. Yeah, more than 10x. Okay. I need to go on daily chart because on weekly chart I cannot see enough. You can see this was even on weekly chart was a weekly W. You can see it clearly on daily chart. Accumulation, nice OBV. I like that. What you can do, pretty simple stuff. If you want to, I don't know, to buy in the long reload zone, let's put it that way. And let's just put a clear long reload zone. Yeah, you have a nice location. I'm okay with that. You want to wait for a 78.6? Even more okay, if I could say that. You want to, I don't know, put a limit order just in case maybe some FUD or something else and you'll get the all-time low? Okay. You have the right location, hunt for the next daily or even weekly W. You can hunt a new weekly W at 78.6. Be patient enough and wait for a new daily W. and you can hunt some. Definitely, you have a good location now.
Yeah, I kind of like that. Not a lot of data, but
Yeah,
it looks I like
looks
it.
okay-ish. Yeah, some people keep in mind some noob, some beginner bought this one at $5. Yeah, so if you buy it at 50 cents or 10 times lower than him, I think you are safe enough. You can get your double to get some free coins. That's the idea on the investment. On our plan is to get free coins, and after that, nothing can hurt you. You can wait 2 or 3 years to get some profit. Yeah,
Cool. Yeah, I keep seeing that one around. I don't know what the hype is about it, but I definitely have seen people talking about this a lot
yeah. If
on
people
Twitter and stuff.
talking about, it's okay to go usually to go on Twitter and see how much followers they have. To go on their every community platform they have and see how it is the community, if it's toxic, if it's nice, if it's solid, if they are hyping, if there are enough people. If it's enough hype and a strong community, it doesn't matter what they do. They could pump this one 10 times higher than the all-time highs. It's that simple. Yeah. If they have a strong community, it's altcoin land. If they want to pump something, they need a
Whoop! I think we just lost Paul. Yeah, well, you
moment,
back?
Kevin. Yes.
We
Yeah, I'm
lost
back.
we lost you for a minute here. Let's see.
Yeah, and you don't have my screen, I
No.
guess. Put your screen. I don't know. Something happened. I saw on my computer, but put your
Yeah.
screen and I'll.
Well, we're getting
It's
close to the
almost.
end anyhow.
Yeah.
But yeah, we lost you there for a second. Something happened. But you were just sort of. Oh, now my. Wait. Oh, that was weird. My monitor just flashed off for a second.
I don't know what happened.
That was strange. Well, mine was like my monitor actually turned off and turned back on, which is really weird. So I
Yeah,
guess
same on my big monitor. That's why I missed the connection.
weird. We had like
I don't know what happened.
global power outage. Um, well, anyway, we're back. But yeah, you were just saying that any community can pump their coin, which is true, and we never know which ones are gonna rip. But
We can watch for the communities with coins with strong communities, when big numbers. We can watch for that one. If we see they have a strong community, yeah,
yeah,
and a nice story, a nice narrative to pump the coin. That's a good thing. You know how to pick up the pumpamentals, not the fundamentals, because we don't have fucking fundamentals on altcoins on most of them. When I hear people fundamentals on altcoins, be serious. Maybe 1% of them they have some fundamentals. The rest of them they are pumpamentals, just to pump the coin and that's it.
yeah.
That's just my opinion.
Yeah, I looked quickly. It doesn't look like there was any more data on Blur on any other exchange. But yeah, well, I don't know. We got through a bunch of names. We're coming up on an hour and a half here. Um,
Yeah.
I think we got through a lot actually. I think just taking it slow is still the mo here. Hopefully, we'll get some fills in the next month. I bet we will. And
We'll get some fields. We have some sting bids. We'll get some. There's always a bull somewhere, so we'll have some coins. They'll pump and give us a feel.
yeah,
Even in the ugliest bear market part, we'll get some nice free coins.
yeah, and I know I got a lot of bids working, so we'll see as they get filled. But definitely have a lot working. In fact, I probably got to go through and kind of readdress ones that maybe the reload zone changed and stuff.
Yeah,
But
I guess in 1 month from now we'll start rewatching the entire list from the
yeah,
beginning. So we can do that. It will take us, I don't know, 1 month, I guess.
yeah. So we're pretty much sticking to the top 100. I suppose we could go into like the depths of shitcoins if we wanted, but I think for the purposes of Well, I mean, for the Road to Financial Freedom plan, we'll probably stick mostly to the 100, and then I'll try to keep every week, because I try to share a couple things every week. I'll share some other ones that maybe don't fit into that top 100 as I see them.
After we'll get, I don't know, 1% buying. We bought 1% on altcoin, and we get some sell half on a double when we have more money. Then we can watch some for new projects. So
Yeah.
let's say we'll find a new project at a right price. Then we can say, yeah, we'll add this altcoin, we'll buy it here and try to sell half on a double to get some free coins. Until then, we'll stick with 100 coins.
Yeah. Cool. Well, should we call it a day then? And we'll see you guys next.
Yeah, let's just call it a day. People, I guess we cover some altcoins.
Yeah.
Join our Discord if you want.
Yeah,
just
we'll
to
be
take
back.
the spreadsheet or even for more.
Yeah, and I guess the premium room will be back in the London Open, or is that changing? You're saying, or will you guys be in the
what
London
I will
session?
do, I'll be in a London session with Stefan, but every Tuesday I'll give access for premium members on London session because now I have only gladiators and VIP guys. But every Tuesday I'll give access for premium members. People wanted to have access at least one day a week, and every Tuesday I'll give access for every member on the New York session. So people, even if they are not premium members, every Tuesday they all have the opportunity to ask some questions. To maybe they want to know something. So they'll have the opportunity to ask questions in the New York session to see how we are day trading. So that's the plan.
Cool.
Every
Yeah.
Tuesday we'll have that.
Nice. Well, I'll be back in the New York session tomorrow with you guys, and we'll just start another week, see how it goes. Awesome. Well, I guess we'll just call it then. We'll just leave it at that. I don't have any amazing outro statements. Is there anything you want to leave us with, Paul?
No, you know me. Just treat trading like a business, and market will treat you like a king. It's pretty simple.
Yeah.
Do your job, treat it like a business, and you'll be okay.
I like that quote. That's good. Cool. Well, yeah, that's how we'll end. All right. Well, I am gonna play our little outro that Paul made for me, just to cap this show off. But we'll be back next Sunday, same time, same place, and hope to see you guys there, and hope to see you during the week too. So with that said, enjoy the rest of your day or evening if it is for you, and I'll talk to you guys soon. So take care.